mind no mind it. Shake it side to side, then you whine it. In a bed pan, dress up on floor pan chair. Wine in a dance, I girl wine anywhere. Oh, you wine by your head, and you just to your ear. Wine till you 35,000 outfit here. Not the one bag of man and to God she's here. What me say? So we can't wine and a talk see then. I'm pure gangsta. Well, anyway, yeah. Mount Everest.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, this is another episode Forever podcast, and this is your host, Terisu Johnny Hunt. How's everybody doing today? I hope that as usual, everybody's is being safe and sound, especially on this Mother's Day weekend. And shouts out to all the realest mothers. Shout out to all the truest mothers. Shout out to shout out to the nurses that are that's taking care of the female nurses that's taking care of the kids. Shout out to everyone that's working out there, including the female delivery drivers that has kids, and the postal workers that has female postal workers that has kids as well. Today what I'm going to talk about is the and this episode is called the Mayhem Continues Part 3, Mother's Day, which is the Mother's Day special. I want to talk about today the I didn't get a chance to talk about it. I want to hear y'all reviews about the Last Dance that's featured on ESPN, starring Michael Jordan, and the 97-98 Chicago Bulls, y'all. Like I said, man, it was crazy, man. They took it way back. There's a history where the 92 Dream Team occurred. There was a lot of controversy about how Isaiah Thomas was not on the team. The real reason why, according to Michael Jordan, because, during that times of playing, Isaiah Thomas had tension between, he had tension with Larry Bird, he had tension with Scottie Pippen, and he had tension and he had tension with Magic Johnson. And they was a family, y'all. They was a real family, you know what I'm saying? There was a real family. Man, that Dream Team was a real family, and they talked about how Charles Barkley should have got the team together. And even to this day, Charles Barkley, he should have been the team leader. More of the team leader. Because he felt like in Game 1 of the NBA Finals when the Chicago Bulls, the Phoenix Suns, Charles Barkley feel like even to this day that he should have cared. Like I said too, and at the same time, Michael Jordan during the episodes and stuff like that. Like when Charles Barkley won the MVP that year, I think he averaged points per game. Michael Jordan felt motivated because he felt as if he should have won the MVP. So he took that as motivation to win the chip. He took that as motivation to lead the Chicago Bulls into a win. Like I said, yeah, so that's what happened with that. I just want to get y'all thoughts on the Last Dance, episodes 5 and 6. There was some other stuff that happened as well. Those are basically the two main things that I wanted to highlight that happened. Even Charles Charles Barkley even said after the show during Sports Scott Van Pelt. Shout out to Scott Van Pelt. Excuse me. Through ESPN Sports Center. For interviewing Charles Barkley, and that's when Charles Barkley said he regretted the fact that he should have got the team prepared game one. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And also, like I said, what expectations for episodes 7 and 8? What are your expectations for that? Oh yeah, matter of fact, my third thing is that they will talk so much trash, man, during the All-Star games. They will talk so much trash during the All-Star game because rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Um, because what had it was is like Michael Jordan was like, man, I'm gonna give it to this dude. But that connection that he had with Kobe, once Kobe always reach out to him. Once Michael said, I'm gonna give you my number and called him, actually Kobe would call him every day. Never knew that. Kobe Bryant would even call him every day to get advice from him, not just on the court, but off the court. And that's not just a good thing. That's a great thing. That's a special thing. And I remember watching the segment through Facebook about Michael Jordan's speech to Kobe when Kobe Bryant passed away. Rest in peace to Kobe again. How Kobe looked up to him as a big brother. Because Kobe was basically wanted to be everything like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He wanted... Oh, hold on a second. Oh, shit. Anyway, y'all, like I hope you guys can hear me clearly and stuff like that. I hope you guys were able to hear me clearly through my headphones and stuff like that. I gotta charge it up. But anyway, Kobe really looked out to him as a bigger brother because in terms of advice, not just on the court but off the court. And Kobe, you could tell that Kobe was talking like him. But his body language was just all like the next Michael Jordan. And you can even tell, y'all, that Kobe really looked up to Michael Jordan because he understood that Jordan was that guy. He was the top guy. He was that dude back in the NBA. He was that dude. Nobody couldn't touch him. So Kobe always wanted to be like him. And I like the fact that Kobe complimented Michael Jordan for the fact. Yeah, y'all. I'm sorry about that, y'all, man. With the poor internet connection, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all thoughts about 5 and 6, man. Excuse me, y'all. Like I said, man, it's been really, really epic for me, man. Watching all those episodes, man. It has been really, really epic for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Watching those episodes. Like I said, back to Kobe. Kobe complimented Mike because he gave thanks to Mike because he said without Michael Jordan, where would he be without winning those 5 championships that Kobe won with the Lakers, man? And I mean that was very, very, very special. For Kobe asking him how to be on and off the court, so how Kobe kept asking him how you do that move, how you make certain moves without the court. Michael Jordan never thought himself to be a mentor, but once Kobe reached out to him, he saw himself as a mentor, y'all. And that was a special thing. That was a very, very special thing, y'all. That was a very special thing. So, with that in mind too, excuse me. What do y'all expect? What do y'all expect? episode 7 to 8 to be like, because I know they showed a preview of how Michael Jordan was beefing with Steve Kerr during practice and stuff like that. Man, I can't, like I said, I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. It's highly anticipated, y'all. It is very, very highly anticipated, y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for for myself to watch that episode as well, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, that y'all, man, if y'all didn't see the episodes of The Last Dance featuring the 98 Chicago Bulls, man, y'all really missing out. And I know there was some other sporting events going on, but I'm gonna just do my homework and stuff like that. Matter of fact, what y'all think about Andy Dalton signing that 1 year deal with to be a backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, y'all? And there's so much other stuff within the NFL going on, man, that, you know what I'm saying, is mind-boggling. I know the UFC was on. I know that they had the Asian baseball league through Korea. What y'all think about that? I didn't do all my research about it. I know there's so much stuff based on YouTube. What's going on, y'all? Like I said, tell me what y'all think about that. But like I said, I'm looking forward to episode 7 to 8. Which is supposed to be on. Like I said, it's gonna be on ESPN. Last Dance. It's gonna be starting at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to that. I'm very, very looking forward to that. And what I learned too is that with that, based on what I learned from 5 and 6, I mean the episodes 5 and 6 of the Last Dance, man, Jordan was such a competitive person. When it came down to gambling, man, that's a bad man. I'm in my Stephen Smith voice. That's a bad man. Like I told you, man, those guys were very competitive, man. They would even talk trash during the practice of the Dream Team practice, man. And I never knew also that they never sent, before the 92 Dream Team came about, they never sent any NBA players out to the Olympics to represent the USA. I was like, what? That is so crazy. And also, they had so much tension with Tony Kukoc. It's not his fault because of the previous GM, Jerry Krause, thought so highly of him. That, you know, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they wanted to really really not just beat him. They wanted to just bury him. They wanted to really, really bury him. They wanted to really, really, really bury him because of Jerry Krause and how highly he thought of Tony Kukoc. And you can tell as you look through more of the episodes, y'all, that they had Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, and the rest of the team, majority of the rest of the team, like Phil Jackson, had so much tension with Jerry Krause. Jerry, selfish dude, not just selfish, he's a jealous person, because all of a sudden, when you don't get as much stardom as Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson, and the rest of the team, you're gonna feel some type of way. Not just for this episode, but you're gonna feel some type of way in life. There's people out here that are jealous. There's people out here that will do things because they're miserable. They're miserable, and as they always say, misery likes company. And it's an unfortunate thing because, you know, if they kept that team intact, they probably, to me, in my opinion, they could have won like 1, 2, or 3 if possible. No, maybe 2 or 1 or 2. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 or 3. But you know, everybody has to make their own destiny. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame though too how it ended that way. How it ended. It's messed up. And I think that they talk about the history of who else did they talk about? Yeah, they talked about so many other things within that episode. Y'all just got to go ahead and check it out. Just go ahead and check it out, y'all. Check out, man. And check it out. Check out all the episodes before you even go to like episode 7, 8. Like which I said once again, it's called The Last Dance on ESPN. It's gonna be live on ESPN. Check that out. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all don't even know. And one last thing, man. Shout out to all the mothers, man. Shout out to all the mothers, all the true mothers or the realest mothers ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to them. Shout out to the truest and realest mothers ever, man. And I wish I came up with an acronym for excuse me. I wish I came up with an acronym for Mother's Day, y'all, man. Like I said, I would say M for miracle. I would say M for miracle. Because without me being here, without kids being here, you wouldn't be here without your mother. O is for opportunity. For those people that know their mother, that had the opportunity to know their mom, it's a blessing to have a mother. You know, the opportunity to meet your mom and get to know what she is like, and then get to know what she is like and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? T is for the toughness. Reason why I said toughness is that your mother's Facebook, y'all. You cannot forget the mothers. You know what I'm saying? 9 months they carried you in their womb. And that's a lot of toughness. You know, they went through a lot of pain. They went through a lot of suffering, a lot of anger. So I would say T for toughness. You know what I'm saying? H, I would say humility. If I pronounce that correctly, humility. Why I say that? They are so humble. They are mothers that the true mothers and the realest mothers. They stay humble. They stay humble. They stay patient. They stay peaceful. They stay like I said, they stay humble for the fact that they don't have to brag about their child or nothing like that. That love, that nourishment. They don't need to brag about it. They just stay humble. The truest and realest mothers, man. They stay humble. That's what H and Mother's Day to me stands for. E is for eagerness. Your mother's gonna show a lot of eagerness to provide what your child need, man. And I'm glad for my mom as well, man. She provided a lot of things that I needed for my younger brother. You know what I'm saying? And I thank her for her eagerness to do what she got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? R is for me. Let me see. R is for the rules. I would say R is for rules. The rules that my rules that my mom taught me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? The one day my mom told me during a situation within the family, my mom always told me my mother always told me one of the rules that she told me, not just a rule, it's just not just the rules, but the lesson learned. The lesson learned is that the lesson learned is that once you stay yeah, the one thing that my mom told me during the family there's a family altercation and stuff like that. My mom always taught me, and I apply this at one of the rules that my mom's taught me. On one of the rules that my mother taught me is that asked me, what is the greatest thing that a man can ever have? Told my mom, I forgot what I said, but she told me no. After I said my response, my mom told me no. My mom always told me the greatest thing that a man can ever have, or a person can ever have, is self-control. We have to have self-control, y'all. We have to have self-control, because without having self-control, everything's going to be chaotic. Everything is going to be chaotic. Everything is and I like what Jadakiss said in his Kiss of Death album. I forgot the exact song, but Jadakiss always said, anger is one letter short from danger. So therefore speaking, if a man does not have self-control, if a woman doesn't have self-control, if you know what I'm saying, if a boy doesn't have self-control, if a girl doesn't have self-control, everything's going to be beyond chaotic. You, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're going through tough times right now and stuff like that, but you guys have to have that discipline, that self-control that says, okay, I'm going to stay in the house. I'm going to stay in the house as possible. I'm going to do what I got to do. If I got to shop for my kids or do some grocery shopping or do a little bit of run around, then yeah, go ahead and do that. Other than that, have that self-control, because I know there's certain people out there that can't stay still, because they feel as if they gotta go to a bar, they gotta go to a restaurant all the time, they gotta go to a bar all the time, they gotta be out all the time. Certain people cannot stay still, but ladies and gentlemen, you have to learn self-control. If you gotta stay in the house, stay in the house. Stay in the house. Stay in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And that's my life lesson for today. For this episode. This is the Mother's Day. This is a Mother's Day special edition. And the title of like I said, this is the Mayhem Continues Part 3, y'all. Like I said, Mother's Day special episode. Like I said, man, if I was y'all, man, I know there was some other stuff within the NFL. Next time I'll cover that around. Make sure I'll get to the UFC as well. Hopefully, I know things are not gonna be the same, y'all. Things are not going to be the same, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, to the point where you go to certain stores, they're gonna require you to stay 6 feet from each other. You don't even have a mask. They're not going to even let you in without a mask, y'all. It's that serious. It's that serious, y'all. Like I said, wash your hands for like 20 seconds, and there's other things that come into play, y'all, man. But like I said, that's my life lesson for today, y'all. Maybe next time around, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and talk about episodes 7 and 8, y'all. Like I said, I know there's some other NFL news and stuff like that. Like Earl Thomas' wife putting a gun to him. We pray for those that need help. We pray for those that need help. That we pray. We always gotta pray each and every day, no matter what. Even when we're not struggling for nothing, we always gotta pray each and every day. And it's such a blessing for myself to call my mom and call my best friend mom, and so many other factors as well. Like I said, appreciate your mom. You may not like her, but you always gotta respect your mothers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can see if you never even met your mom, then that's a whole different story. But then again, if for those of you that has mothers, you know what I'm saying, appreciate your mom for what she has done for you at all times. Appreciate her. As always, appreciate your mother. All right, y'all. So until next time, y'all. Please stay home as much as possible. Please stay safe as much as possible. All right, y'all. Peace. Until next time. Peace.